just a small town girl with a big old dream. Now she's taking it over and making a scene. Yes, it's your turn next, so please take your seat. 'Cause baby, the best is yet to be seen. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning,
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
Sunshine's Corner.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Sunshine's Corner, where purpose meets power. And of course, I believe that conversation creates great big change. And I want you to think about something. As families across our community prepare for a new school year, one of the most important back-to-school checklist items is not pencil, not that backpack, or the notebook. It's making sure our children are healthy, protected, and ready to learn. And today we are excited to welcome in Natasha and Phil from the community Health, Northwest Florida, one of our valued partners for Sunshine's Community annual back to school party that's coming up. We got a block party coming up. Now, we're going to talk about why childhood immunizations are so important, how parents can make sure that children have the required vaccinations completed before they go back to school 2026, 2027. We say this because we also share resources about families and explain what is immunization, why are they required for the schools, and discuss how staying up to date on vaccines help protect not only a child, but your classmates, the teachers, and of course, our community. Our goal is simple. We want every child to walk into the classroom healthy, confident, and ready to succeed on the very first day of school. We're going to give them what they need. So whether you're a parent, a grandparent, a guardian, or a caregiver, this is a conversation you don't want to miss. So please join me in welcoming Natasha and Phil to Sunshine's Corner.
Hey, thank you. Are you purpose or are you the power? Which? Which?
I think I'm the power.
Okay, I like that.
All right now. There you go. The purpose and the power. We're going to create some change.
Yes.
There you go. But you know, guys, thank you so much. Let me say to you, first of all, thanks for partnering with me for the back to school block party.
Absolutely.
That we're going to be making sure that the kids are prepared more than one way. And when I say this, you heard me talking earlier about sure, get that backpack, get the pens, get the paper. Sure, you need those tools. We want to give you all the tools that's going to equip you to be successful. And that includes getting those shots. Yes. That includes the immunization. I'm going to roll back just a few years ago when I used to have those shots.
Only a few years ago.
Just a few years ago. And I can remember my mother, she would grab us all up and take us over there, pap, pap, pap. And I mean, oh God, but she made sure that we had those shots. And there was a card. Even with my son, there was a card that I had to have up to date every year. Otherwise, he couldn't get back into school. Right. And you all do this. We were talking off camera. You all do so much. And you said this time of year is the busiest part. Why?
You got a whole bunch of kids getting ready to go to a whole bunch of schools in Escambia and Santa Rosa County.
Exactly.
You got to make sure they're all ready for it.
Exactly. And when it comes to, I'm going to bring up this too because, I want to say this to the parents. I did this to one of my girlfriends because when COVID first hit and everybody was so opposing getting that vaccine. Why? I don't know what's in it. Do you know what's in that shot you give your child? No, you don't. But you make sure that child get it. So I say that to say, let's be just as important as it was a few years ago about those vaccines, because these vaccines are very important. Make up your mind that you want your child to be healthy because it's so easy in schools. Think about how many kids in a classroom. Mm-hmm. How that virus, whatever it is, can just go. Achoo! Everybody got it.
That's right. Close interaction, it's just easy for them to contract something. So that's why I think it's vital that they go. And we know that there are caveats to it, different beliefs and things of that nature, and that's fine. But we know that going into school, some schools, you cannot go in, you cannot start.
Exactly.
If you're not up to date.
Is that most of the public schools? I'm just asking that off the top of the head. You may not know. Is it most of the public schools?
I'm thinking it's most of the public schools.
Public schools. They got to have them.
And look, nobody likes being told what to do. Nobody likes being told you have to get this done before you can go do something else. So I think it's really important for us as communicators and for clinicians as clinical educators to help explain why it's so important. It's not just about you, not just about you, it's about the community.
Us.
As a whole being more healthy, and that's what gives these kids the tools to actually thrive when they're in school.
Exactly. And I want to point out something. The reason why I want them on so really, really bad, even though Reggie wouldn't come in and say hello.
Who?
Reggie. He wouldn't even come in and say hello. Hi, Reggie. But he's just outside the door. But listen to this. We want you to get, if you go to our social media page, you're going to see a form there. We want to make sure we get that form filled. We got to have enough children to make sure so we can get the bus here.
Right.
I mean, so ladies and gentlemen, go to, I have 4 pages. Well, when you get so many, you have to maybe build up another one. And go there and you look to Sunshine's Corner, you're going to see a page there. Go there, get that, and make sure you eat that. I even put my cell phone number on there to make sure that everybody will have accessibility to me, so I can make sure we have an accurate number before the 8th of August. We got to have it before the 8th so we can determine whether or not we'll have enough students to come out so we can get the bus, because there's cost behind everything that you do. Right. Nothing in this world is free today except the smile. And but I say that to say I want the parents and everybody to know, Grandma, if you're keeping the kids, make sure, get on there, ask your grandchild to take you to Facebook, take you over to TikTok. I got it on TikTok as well, where they all are, so we can find out, so we can get that about that. Tell them what the process is about getting the shot, what they have to do. Come in, pull their sleeve up, beep.
Right. It's real quick, real simple. Of course, depending on what's needed will depend on how many sticks you get, right? Making sure that you're current and up to date. But once you get it, you're done.
You just said something. You said it's kind of how many sticks you need. You can get more than one shot.
You can. Sometimes you have to get more than one shot. It just depends on where you are on that scale, right? Because sometimes you have to get the first shot, sometimes you're due for the second shot, and there are multiple different shots that are required.
Oh, okay. So how would I know? Let's say I don't know where I am. You would know?
I would have no idea. That's the most important thing here.
Exactly.
It's just get yourself in the door so you can ask our doctors and nurses, hey, here's where I'm at. Tell me what I need. Help me know when to come back. Help me know how many scoops of ice cream I'm supposed to get if I get 2 shots. I need at least 2, maybe 3 scoops of ice cream to make it better at the end of it, I think.
And I'm going to have bluebell ice cream for you, so you can get 3 or 4 scoops. Homemade vanilla. I mean.
But every time they get a shot, it's recorded. So it has to go into for a shot. So even if you come here or go there and get a shot, wherever you get that vaccination, it's going to be recorded. So when you go to the doctor, they're able to pull your shot record and see what's needed.
Ah, okay. So now, let's say if somebody, I was talking about how sometimes we procrastinate, and I don't want you to be that person, but if you need it, if you've got no other way to do it, this is a place to be on the 8th. But what we need to find out from you, though, ahead of time, who needs it, what it takes. If they do not have their shot record, if Grandma just got Susie, she can find out by going to the prior doctor. If they came to you and you keyed it in the system, it will show them.
If they were done here in the state of Florida, yes. If they just moved here from another state, they may have to obtain those records from that provider that they're coming from.
Okay.
If it was done in the state of Florida, all of that should be recorded in Florida shots.
Okay. I'm going another way. If I moved here from Alabama, I'm going into the school system for the first time. It's August the 8th. School starts on the 12th, I think. What am I going to do? Am I up to date? They're not going to let me in until I get that, you think?
So it depends on the school. If you're moving here, I don't know what those stipulations are. So that's something that you would have to check with the school.
It just gets to me.
Right.
But that's why it's even more important to figure it out now. Don't wait till then.
Don't wait till the last minute.
Correct.
Exactly.
And if you have those records from your other provider, bring those with you. If you're just moving in, bring what you have, and let's see. We can go through it and we can see what you have.
Okay. So I'm covering these, I'm asking these off the wall questions because I'm sure sometimes we may sit there, well, I didn't know that, baby. Well, let's listen to this, honey. We're telling you now, so you got 3 weeks. So you can prepare to come by, so you have all the information you need. When it comes to, let's go a little bit further. What else do you do other than, let's talk about the clinic, the community health. What all you provide?
What don't we do?
Okay, talk about it, Phil, because I get a lot of people direct me to you. I'll get an email and say, well, then I'll see Phil name attached.
Probably the most, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I think one of the most important things we do is just get people in the door.
Okay.
And get the basics taken care of. High blood pressure is a super easy one to work with, but you got to know you have it first, right? Come in, just get your vitals done, whether it's in the office or at one of our mobile units going around, or if we're doing a clinic somewhere else. Just get yourself a primary care provider in all, so you can get those baselines figured out and start from there. And the best time to do it is yesterday. Second best time is today.
Okay, I like that. Yesterday, you said your habits.
Mhm.
Talk about that. What do you mean? Should I eat too much fried chicken?
Hey, that's part of it. And one of the cool things about, I think, the people we work with is it's so non-judgmental. I used to travel a lot for work, and lo and behold, I was not eating well and taking care of myself, and had super high blood pressure and had no idea. But getting that first baseline said, all right, I know I need to work on that. I know I need to get some medicine and work on the way I eat a little bit, and start going to the doctor regularly. And I just got in the habit of doing that, going twice a year, getting my labs done twice a year, so that first I feel better, but second, I'm going to be around for my family a little longer now, hopefully. Sorry, family. But it's little stuff, seemingly little stuff like that. But once you get the beginnings of it done, it just makes maintenance of it so much easier. And just getting into the habit of getting that stuff checked once or twice a year.
Exactly. Now, there at Community Health, now, I noticed that you said when you get your appointment with your primary care doctor, suppose they don't have a primary care and you are it.
Well, that's it. We offer primary care.
Okay. That's where I want to go then, so they'll know what they can do there.
Women's health service, pediatric service, behavioral health service. We have a walk-in clinic, so you don't always have to go to the emergency room. Because sometimes Phil came up with a slogan, sometimes it's urgent, but not necessarily an emergency. But we have that walk-in clinic that's 7 days a week where people can come in. And just like he said, we open our doors to all. So regardless of, you can come in, insured, uninsured.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, now you said 7 days a week. Hold on, I'm going to go to break. I want to come back because there's something you said I want to make sure that you get this. She said 7 days a week. You can walk into an emergency room. Don't go to the emergency room is what? An emergency could be.
It could be urgent, but not an emergency.
It could be urgent, but not an emergency. You may have heartburn. We'll be back with more right here on Sunshine's Corner.
I learned during my military service to train every day to fight and fight to win. If you've been injured in an accident, you already know one thing for sure. The insurance companies are going to fight you for every dollar you deserve. At Michelson Booth, we settle most of the cases we handle. But if the insurance companies choose to fight, well, we're okay with that too. If you've been injured in an accident, choose a law firm that's got the resources, training, and stomach for the fight. Michelson Booth. Don't be a victim twice.
Nestled in the heart of Pensacola, Dorothy's is a one-of-a-kind, community-driven cocktail bar by Oasis, Florida, created to sustain vital HIV and STI care across the Florida Panhandle. Inspired by the Wizard of Oz, rooted in inclusion and dripping with character, Dorothy's is a welcoming space with award-winning Oz-inspired cocktails, food by Steel Pony Diner, and an unmatched atmosphere. Join us 7 days a week in downtown Pensacola, located directly across from Maritime Park and the Blue Wahoo Stadium.
Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
At FPL, we plan for storm season all year long. We're strengthening poles to better withstand severe weather. We're clearing lines to improve resiliency, and we're constantly training teams to act at a moment's notice. Because we're always working, always preparing. So when storms do hit, you can count on us. FPL, working for you every single day.
And welcome back to a conversation I think that is so necessary. We're talking about community health right here in Northwest Florida. We've got Phil, we've got Natasha.
Hello.
And we're talking about great things, all about our main topic is about our children, but with the back to school block party that's coming up on August the 8th, and you all are partnering with us, so we can make sure that the parents are ready as well as the kids are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So parents, come on now, here's an opportunity. this is in my head, so I'm gonna go back to what I said I wanted to ask about that. Do they bring insurance if they don't have? How would they do that to get that shot?
If you have insurance, by all means, bring your insurance.
Right.
We will work with insurance whenever possible.
Right.
If you don't have insurance, come anyway. We will figure out the best way to help you. And the people we have in the office who deal with that stuff, they are geniuses. It's amazing to hear them work their magic and make sure everybody gets seen.
Really? Now that is so beautiful because a lot of people now they're struggling.
Right.
I mean, big time. And with that, I thought about that. I said, oh, is there a cost to this? But you got ways to work around. Now, get your insurance card. Now, if you got insurance, bring your card and get your shot. But the fact of it is, now I was talking about earlier all the things that you offer. I want to go back to that. I did not know that 24 hours, 7 days a week at 2 locations.
Two locations.
Not 24 hours.
Not 24
Not
hours,
24
yes.
hours.
Okay,
But
see?
7 days a week. Our Palafox location at Palafox and Lee, 1400 North Palafox. It's open 7 days a week. Go to the website to get the hours, but
You're there.
during the
But
day.
you're there.
Yeah, and then we also have pediatrics open 7 days a week. It's up next to Cordova Mall, right next to Marble Slab, so you can get ice cream when you're done. Again, shots, ice
That
cream.
Ice cream.
again?
Yeah.
I'm glad I got the ice cream.
That's right.
So again, 7 days a week. So your kids need help, you go there. Adults, go to Palafox.
Oh, wow. Now, how can a person get their primary care through you?
They just come, they call and make an appointment. So if you do not have a primary care provider, that's one of the things that we offer. You call, get an appointment, get established, and you make those recurring appointments with your primary care provider.
Oh, wow, excellent. Now, there's something I have to bring up because I want to know more about it called Baby Bucks.
The Baby Bucks program.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think the name of that is so cute. When I came over and I saw the area where it's held by the Baby Bucks, I got the tour. Talk about that. I think that is so thinking outside of the box.
So one of the things that we really focus on is reducing the infant mortality rate. And how do we do that? We want moms to come in throughout their pregnancy to receive the care that they so need and so deserve, right? Everyone's entitled to get health care. Come into your appointment, you get a baby buck. You get so many baby bucks, you get to go to our store, which you
Yeah,
saw.
I saw that.
You can purchase anything from a pack of diapers all the way up to a crib, to a stroller with those baby bucks. And we continue it with our toddler tokens. So,
toddler token.
yes, after baby is born, baby comes in, gets those shots, those immunizations, and they continue to receive tokens where they can also go shopping for educational material, books. We have toddler beds, toddler mattresses, all of those things.
Wow. Yeah, for some, I thought that was so cute, and it was the name that stuck out. I mean, the Baby Bucks.
Yes.
And I mean, because I hear what you're doing. You know how transparent I am. When young ladies sometimes they find out they're pregnant, they don't go get the care they need. They think I can just walk around for 9 months, produce a baby, and everything gonna be okay. But you got to make sure because that when you think about, when I talk to young ladies, I tell them to think about it like this: you are creating a whole nother person
Yes.
that you're carrying around with you. Take care of that person
Yes.
that's being developed inside of you. Do you see how that's a miracle?
I have twice. Look, it's hard, and that's one of the cool things we do with this program is we try to make it just a little bit easier.
Right.
It's going to make it easier because with the Baby Bucks program, we make sure that mom and baby are taken care of before the baby's born. That's super important. But at the same time, you're going to have a little bit less to worry about.
Exactly.
Am I going to have enough diapers? Well, the answer to that is no. You never do.
I tell
But
you.
how am I going to get a crib? How am I going to get a car seat or a stroller? And we give you a way to do that and just make it a little bit easier while also taking care of yourself and taking care of your baby.
Absolutely. Are there ways being educated to teach them? I mean, when they come in, okay, you're a lady, and here's this young lady who's come out, and baby, okay, now let's learn now. Let's don't come back.
We are actually creating a lactation education course so we can help teach mothers about breastfeeding.
Which is the best way.
We are coming up with a crib to cradle class for new moms, right? So we're gonna have someone come in and just teach them, these are things to look for. If they have a fever, this is what you do. This is how you administer the medicine. So for new moms, we're just trying to come up with different ways to give them the education, the support that they need, and give them little tidbits that they can take along with them on this journey of motherhood.
And again, is it really an emergency, or is it just baby doing weird baby stuff that babies do? Because there's a difference. Babies do weird stuff. There are fevers, and then there are fevers you got to worry about.
Right.
Oh, okay. Now, when my baby got hot, I said, boy.
I am shocked to hear that your baby ran a little hot. That's surprising to me.
Yeah, Bill. I mean, but I say this, when you look at this way, this is what I picture in my thought process for the young ladies with their first-time moms. They can be rather young. Now, I'm going to ask a question. Are the fathers involved with the mom? Most of the time.
Sometimes.
I just want to know, because I got a point to make with that.
We appreciate fathers just as much as we appreciate
Exactly.
moms, right?
Exactly.
So we want to see dad come. We welcome dad to come with mom.
So he can know what.
So he can know as well. Correct.
Exactly.
So even though we say we focus on moms, Dad, you're more than welcome to come as well, because you need to know, is this a fever? Is this gurgling noise normal? What do I do? So we welcome both.
Now, when you said gurgling, that took me somewhere else. I mean, but they make that
They
look.
just make weird
They
noises.
make noises,
They make
yeah.
weird faces. They do really weird stuff. But that's why it's so important to have that doctor, have that provider who can tell you, if you're just not sure, you can just call in and they'll be like, yeah, that's totally normal. Don't worry about it. Or they'll say, yeah, you probably should come in. But again, that first step of just calling and getting your provider and getting set up with all that so that you can come in and make it more seamless. Super important.
Absolutely. And I want to get people out of that stigma. I want you out of that. Get that stereotypical thought out of your head, out of your thought process, because you're going to community health, that you think that's lower. But have you not been to visit this place? When I walked in, Walter invited me.
Walter's the best.
Walter, listen, I had Walter on the show about 2 years ago. I was in tears. But the points that he was making were so true. And when he invited me to come go through, now I'm going to confess. I said, okay, I'm going to see something. Same way I've already seen, right? Wrong answer. And when you walk in the building, it is so beautiful, so nice, Get that stereotypical thought out of your head. Get the help that you need from people that's going to help you throughout the process, not just in the beginning, but there's a process that there are people that are going to help you to make sure that everything that you need or in need of can be taken care of. Nobody can read your mind.
Right.
All healthcare providers are super important, and God bless them. It's such an important profession. There is something a little different about community health, where it's called an FQHC, which is 4 letters we should never use out loud. Federally Qualified Health Center. We can't turn anybody away. We don't turn anybody away. It is a mission-oriented organization. Every single person in that building is there for one reason: to make sure you can get health care. Whether you got money, whether you got insurance, doesn't matter what you do for a living.
That's great.
We have politicians who come there. It is such an amazing place. Every single person in that building is there to help make sure that you have health care.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Provide quality health care to all, regardless of.
Yeah.
There was something we did with the radio station when COVID was out, because there were vaccinations being given there. And they said that people were saying, well, we need somebody to be that face. Oh, I went over there, crying like a fool. I mean, thought it was going to hurt. I mean, but when I got there in that area, when they took me back in this room where they gave me the shot, and when, this is no joke, when I'm just, he said, does it hurt? I said, yeah. He was done.
Right.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, though, these kind of things, that it just made me feel good, the fact that we went there, and then what they told us from that little funny thing I did on video, so many people came out, and they was saying, I'm not going to turn my head like her, but I'm saying that we got to get that stigmatism out of our heads, so that we can.
A little bit of healthcare goes a really long way.
Amen. It does. And that's why we are here talking about that today, ladies and gentlemen. You may have something else that you need, but you see, if you go ahead and get that paperwork filled out and meet us on the 8th, then you can find out even more that you need from the 5 people that's going to be here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? There can be ways to open up that door.
Yes.
But it's all about healthcare to take care of. And you see, even though you may be one of those people that they're private. Nobody, I mean, if you have not been there, I encourage you to go by and just walk through.
Right.
And see what's offered there. I learned something today. I didn't know you had it.
How many locations do you think we have?
16.
Oh, you're close. We
Very
got
close.
14 locations in Escambia and Santa Rosa County.
Right. Pharmacies on site at 3 of our locations. We offer free delivery service just to certain areas. You don't even have to be one of our patients to take advantage of our pharmacy and the delivery service. So that's something else also.
Okay.
So Jackson Street, our main site,
Right.
we have women's health, we have pediatrics, we have adult and family care, and we have a pharmacy right there. So you go to the doctor, you get the prescription filled.
Go right to the pharmacy.
Right there. It's just right down the hall.
Now, okay, I have my doctor over here, but you got a pharmacy, so I'm over in that area. You will fill my prescription.
Absolutely.
Okay, I don't have a car, but my doctor's over here.
Depending on your address, we
You
offer
deliver.
free delivery service. Yes.
So how many centers have the pharmacy, all of them?
No.
We have 4 pharmacies. So
Okay.
Main one's at Jackson Street. We have a pharmacy at Palafox.
Uh-huh.
We have a pharmacy in Milton. And we have a big Milton office right there. Everybody knows turn left at Burger King to go north. Right there at that intersection. And then Bio Boulevard, the old Thrifty Drugs is ours. And right there, standalone pharmacy. And it doesn't even feel like a pharmacy. It feels so much like home still.
Really?
Yeah,
But that's the feeling you get when you walk in the building, because when I walked in over there from the invitation to Walter, and had this one in my head one way, but when I walked in, it was totally the opposite. I mean, totally. That's why I encourage you, ladies and gentlemen, don't do as what people say. Find out for yourself. Find out for yourself, and you're going to see why Sheil, Natasha, he's looking at me, are there to serve.
You know what I was thinking? Our boss, and I'm not just blowing smoke here. Our boss is 10 feet away from the front door, and there's a reason for that. It when I say mission oriented, that's from the top on down. Every single person in that place. Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
That speaks volumes.
Yep.
That speaks volumes. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We got more to talk about coming up. Why you should be prepared for your children ready for school. Equip them not only with the necessities of paper, pencil, and pad. Equip them with everything health-wise to have them ready for this upcoming school year. We'll be back with more right here on Sunshine's Corner.
For 75 years, we've been caring for families, creating jobs, and working to build a healthier community. This is your home, and ours too. We're honored to be the trusted partner in your care. Baptist Healthcare, here for you then, now, and always.
Hey everybody, I'm Eric Bramer.
And I'm Charlie Hobart.
You can tune in Fridays at 5:30 on Blab TV for Wahoos Weekly, your weekly in-depth look at the Pensacola Blue Wahoos on the field and off.
We'll be talking to players and highlighting initiatives in the community that make Pensacola so special.
And when the Blue Wahoos are here at home, it leads right into live game coverage from Blue Wahoo Stadium. That's Wahoos Weekly, Fridays at 5:30
on Blab TV.
Get a fresh cut and a fresh start at AHW Barber Academy. We focus on growth. Join us at 3822 North 9th Avenue, Pensacola, for a top-notch $6 haircut while supporting aspiring barbers. Our students learn in a real-world setting, guided by experienced professionals to become licensed barbers. Need a cut or a new career? Visit AHW Barber Academy or call 850-692-9298.
I'm Kathy Holsworth, Artistic Director at Pensacola Little Theater. Join me on the first Monday of every month at 7 p.m. for the Center Stage, where me and my artistic friends talk about all things on the stage and at the Clark Family Cultural Center. Join us, won't you?
Take a breath and step into something green. At Pensacola Seed and Garden, both of our locations are open 7 days a week, ready when you are. We don't just sell plants, we grow many of them right here with care you can see. And once you take one home, you'll find everything you need to help it thrive. Visiting from out of town? Discover unique exotic plants you can bring home, often for less than ordering online. Pensacola Seed and Garden. Grow something beautiful.
And welcome back to the conversation that's certainly needed. I want to thank Community Health of Northwest Florida right here to be in here with me today. I've gotten so many emails with the name Phil on it. You know?
Just doing my job.
He's good at what he does.
I mean, you did good. I mean, come on now. When you stepped in that door earlier, I knew it was you and had never laid eyes on you.
There you go.
Is that Phil on that email? Phil, would you send this to her? Phil, did you get that?
Yep.
Make this get that. Okay, but good to meet you. And you, Natasha.
Yes.
We go back.
Yes.
But look at this. I say this, with the work that you're doing, I want to reiterate to the parents all the things that we're talking about that's offered through community health. When it says community, that speaks a volume right there within itself. And that's everybody. That's a whole. It does not put anybody in this category over here or that category over there. It's all about making sure that you're all taken care of. Annual wellness. Do we have that for the kids? Now, let's say we got a bunch of kids to come in here for the shots, right? We're going to give them the information. How many times do they have to have a shot a year now?
It's not about time. It's about the vaccine schedule itself. The doctors will have all that information. So they say, all right, you're this age, you should have this by now.
Okay, you said this age.
Right.
So, but now high school students have to have it too, right?
Again,
sometime?
It's all on the schedule.
Right.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Because I remember this big old thing when I was growing, this big old gun thing they put on my arm.
No, it's not scary. No, and before you go to college, you got to make sure you got to make sure you have all your stuff before you go to college. Again, that's the important part. Just pick up the phone and call and ask us, and we'll get you set up so that our providers can make sure you have all that information.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, please go to our social media page. And I know that I sent it to Reggie. I'm sure he's got it out there as well. But find it. Look for it. It says Back to School Bash. Back to school, block party. Look that up. We want to equip you with everything that's going to be needed for you to be successful. You know, we often tell our kids, well, we can't expect them to be successful if we don't equip them with what they need to be successful.
That's right. They need the tools.
They need the tools, and that vaccination is a part of the tool. Because if you're sick, you cannot do it that way, you know?
If you're sick, if you're hungry, if you're tired, those are all tools that are, like you say, are as important as the pen and paper.
Absolutely. And what you said about the, I want to say this, plug in for somebody that's coming out. There's going to be some people that's going to talk to you about having ways to make sure that sometimes, I'm just being straight up, that people are lacking in food. But we're going to have things there to show you how things that we can have even for kids to take home. So they can have that they need during the year because of what's happening now in the world. Because I'll be honest, because there's some of us who live in paycheck to paycheck. And it's that way because that's how the economy, how it is today. But you see, this is why we're reaching out and coming together.
Correct. Right.
To make it more easy for you to get what you need without having to reach into that pocketbook or that wallet and come out and get what you need. You know, we're going to make sure that you are equipped. And I can't say that enough, how much I appreciate that. Tell me some of the other things that you'll do. You all had a bus going out throughout the city already, right?
So we have our mobile unit that goes out. We have our dental van that also goes out. Dental van goes out to the school. We have the mobile unit that goes out to the schools. We go out to some of the housing complexes here.
When you say dental, you do what?
Cleaning and exams, right? So you can go on the dental mobile unit, get a cleaning, get an exam, and if something further is needed, we can schedule an appointment in the office.
Really? You do that? Now, I saw the bus thing. I don't know if I call it a bus or truck.
Medical mobile unit.
Okay, that medical mobile unit. It had its awning, and there was a door, and there was a step. It looked so professional. Yes. Reggie made sure I put it up right. And, I love it with a perfect kind of love.
You have to.
And this fall, this is really exciting. We're just about to relaunch optometry.
Yes.
So we're going to have a bus van mobile unit go around to the schools and make sure that kids can see.
Yes. Do eye exams. We're going to get those glasses, and we'll come back out to do the fittings and provide them with their glasses. So that's currently in the works.
Really?
Yep. Yes.
That is look at all the things that they're reaching out to. That is absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
You get contacts?
I don't know that we're doing contacts.
It's only eyeglasses, but we're going to go around to the same schools that we're going with the dental. We're going to do that for optometry as well, because if I can't see, if I can't
You cannot
see,
read. You
right,
can't
I can't read. I can't, it makes learning difficult. And we want to, again, make sure they have the tools and they're equipped
That is absolutely fantastic. Did you hear that? Let me repeat that. They're going to give you your shot if you need it. They already got a dental coming out to check your teeth. Now they're going to check if you can see. What else? I mean, come on. And if you got a tummy ache, you can get a primary there.
Yep.
Get a primary. Come to the urgent care. Mammograms. We offer mammograms. We have mammogram at our Jackson Street location and also our Caroline Street in Milton. So you can come, you can get a mammogram. Some of our locations, if you go to your primary care doctor and they order lab work, you can get the lab work done right there on site.
Wait, oh, now you're educating me today. That is so wonderful.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I mean, the fact of it is that you give out what does the woman have to do now? So she felt something?
And it's kind of the same process. If you're concerned, you're worried, you call in, you make that appointment,
Of
get
course.
a primary care doctor, tell them what's going on. They create an order. You go down the hall, we get you on the schedule, come back in and get your mammogram.
Or if you're not sure, because you should be doing it annually at a certain age anyway.
That's right.
And if you don't know whether you're old enough or not, call and ask.
You know, I mean, you're right. But the fact of it is, you can make that, and you can pick up the phone and find out for yourself. Are you calculating as well as I the things that are being given to you through Northwest Florida? I mean, through this community health. I think now I understand why the name is community health, because there's nothing that you're overlooking. Everything you're touching that causes a family as a whole to be healthy.
Yes.
As a whole, all the way down from a baby buck to the coin. What do you call it?
Tyler tokens.
Yeah. That. And I mean, even if you do not have a primary care doctor, you can get that as well through coming to community health. But the fact of it is, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to be brought to your door. Some of it might.
Some of it,
yes.
Let me take that back.
The doctors won't go to your
The
house.
doctor's not going to come. But what I'm saying is there are ways that you can get what you need. There's no way that you should be without.
Correct.
So use what God has given you. I believe he has a plan in everything. He's made a plan with these people. They're doing everything that's needed. So take advantage of what he's provided for you. He said he'll be your provider. All you got to do is go get it.
Provided us with providers.
Did he do it? I mean, come on now, don't get me started. Okay, yeah, I mean. But I tell you what, I see that you enjoy what you do, because when you talk, I watch people's eyes. Your eyes are light up. And Phil has this strong voice, right?
Yes.
And when that voice goes, oh no, it's not, I mean, but that shows it's not a job to you. Because a job is something you get. When you do something you love, something you're helping somebody else with, that's not a job.
Right. Passion. It's passion.
Yeah.
It's passion.
I mean, one of my favorite things has been I helped a young couple and their baby. I just carried their car seat that they got from Baby Bucks. It's help them carry it out of their car. Totally made my day. Made everything else Natasha made me do that day just totally wash away. And but just little things like that. Little things like that.
I mean, the smallest things can make some people think that it has to be a whole huge something, but I believe that the smaller things mean so much more. That you take the time to carry that car seat.
Opening the door, you know,
Open the door,
me walking
smile.
someone.
I mean, just be nice. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that means so much more to that person who's coming in. Just think about what those people that you took the seat out to.
Somebody had to take off work to come there,
Right.
Or had to find a ride. It wasn't easy, so we're just trying to make it just a little bit easier for them once they get there.
Absolutely, and you're doing a great job at that. Now, how soon can we expect to get the eyes done? That been in the work.
So again, it's in the works. We want to have it up and running before end of year, right? So that's something.
Okay, just a few months.
Yeah. So within a couple of months.
I'm knocking with girl. Knock on wood.
Yes. But I think, you know, one of the things, community, it's in our name. We're there for our community. We want to be able to provide all of those resources. Food disparities, we want to be able to give you the resources that you need. Behavioral health, sometimes you just need someone to talk to. We offer that service as well.
Y'all do with the children.
Children and adults. You can come into the office. We offer virtual appointments.
What kind of
as well.
behavioral health does a grown person in?
Sometimes you just need someone to talk to.
Really?
Yeah.
You laugh, Bill. I know where you go.
I thought nothing out loud.
But that laughter did. I mean, but you see, as you speak, I find out even more. This is a complete 360. Everything that you need is there. Total.
total.
And that is great. And now I see so much more. As long as I've known community health, now I understand behind the name. You are offering everything that a family needs.
Right.
Be it you're lacking in some areas, there are ways that we can help. And it's not as if I'm putting something on you that I wouldn't have, because it's some of the same thing that I use, that you're offering to those who are in need. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. Don't be afraid to seek what you need. It can be right there in front of you, but you're going to hold in because of what you think your neighbor might not say. Girl, go get what you need.
Right.
Because they're going to follow right behind. Girl, how did you get that? You know what I'm saying? But don't. I'm speaking how I see when I talk to people. Over there they do that. You know what? Yeah. Find out.
Right.
For yourself.
Right.
Look at this. You got the whole body covered. Come on, I saw you go.
I was just going to say all ages, from birth to, not birth to death, but birth to death. I mean, from before you're born to as old as you want to be.
Absolutely.
We will take care of you there. And I guarantee you know somebody who
that
comes to us.
Exactly.
There's an old stigma it's just wrong.
Exactly. Say that again.
There's no stigma about coming to community health, and part of that is because we were born from Escambia community clinics back in the day. But this organization has adapted and grown and has continued to grow.
Absolutely.
You see it with the optometry. We're bringing new dental online hopefully next year. You see it with behavioral health. The kids today love them some behavioral health, which is great.
Yeah.
Us older people probably need a little more of it.
You got that right.
But it's all there, and in some of our locations, it's all in one building. Right. It's so cool.
Absolutely. Look at that. We're not done yet. We got to go to a breakdown, but we're going to come back and talk more about community. Reaching our community by serving. That's what we do.
Yes.
We'll be back with more.
Hey folks, Winston Lindsay here with Living Southern Homes in Bruton, Alabama. We just want to remind you our new show will be coming on at 5:30 on Mondays on Blab TV and also Thursday at noon. Don't miss these opportunities. We will see you then.
At FPL, we plan for storm season all year long. We're strengthening poles to better withstand severe weather. We're clearing lines to improve resiliency, and we're constantly training teams to act at a moment's notice. Because we're always working, always preparing. So when storms do hit, you can count on us. FPL, working for you every single day.
The Emerald Coast Utilities Authority's state-of-the-art materials recycling facility processes recyclables for communities throughout the region, lowering need for more landfills. This highly efficient recycling service accepts glass, paper, cardboard, plastics, aluminum, and more. But we need your help. Please make sure your recyclables are clean of garbage, food, and liquids. Also, please remember that plastic shopping bags, foam products, or yard waste are not recyclable. To learn more, go to livegreenecua.com.
Get some Billy's Big League sauce for your next cookout or family meal. Sold at local vendors throughout this area. If you want to have that big league taste, it's Billy's Big League Everything Sauce sold in local stores. Get some today and spice up your fastball. It definitely is a home run around the dinner table. Your friends and family will thank you. Visit us at billysbigleaguesauce.com, made in the USA.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am Blab TV.
They volunteer.
Okay, welcome back. I was over here talking about I was becoming a doctor. You don't want me to see you shot, do you? No, you don't. Listen, we're talking with Natasha and Phil. Okay, now this weekend you got something you're going to be a part of.
Yeah, so one of the things that, like I said, we're community oriented. So when there are different things going on in the community, we like to be present. So TNW is having a family resource day on this Saturday. So we will be there. We'll have literature available, little giveaways available. So if you're coming out to the flea market this weekend, make sure to come by and see us.
Oh, wow. Yes, Cheryl, I left you a message. You didn't call me back. Because she didn't want me to come out.
Yes.
I told her I was going to make sure I pop out there and show her how I support.
Yeah.
But the fact of it is, with all the things that we've talked about, you got from A to Z, everything that's needed for the family. Even I heard you say to get food, to show them you got ways to teach people.
We'll help you find help.
Right.
Help people find help.
Right. Resources.
That's amazing. There's a young man that came in here. I know he's gonna watch. He don't miss a show. But no, he had to come and go through with the friend that's sitting through you. You know what I'm saying? But he did not know that those resources were available. And I didn't know it goes as deep as it does. Now, coming up now, we want to go back. Let's roll back a little bit because we're getting close to the top. On the 8th is the day of the back-to-school bash that we're going to have, the immunization. We're trying to get people encouraged. How would you encourage people to go ahead and get registered?
First, call us.
Right? Okay.
Because whatever we can do before you get to that appointment, this is true all the time.
Okay.
Let's try to get paperwork done. Let's try to make sure if you do have insurance, we get all that worked out. Make sure everybody knows what needs to be done.
Right.
So call us first.
I got you. Number?
436-4630.
850 area code.
850 area code.
Do it again.
436-4630.
Yes. And if you have any difficulty, you can ask for myself, Natasha Howard. You can ask for Phil, ask him to transfer you to either one of us, and we can help you with that.
Absolutely, because we want this to be a very fulfilling day, because that's the weekend before school starts. Mm-hmm. I like to do it that way, so you know how so many of us are, if you go out 3 weeks ahead,
right,
everything you got, you can't find it. So I always wait till that weekend before school starts, so that those children are really mindset. I've got this right in front of me. I've got a couple of days afterwards, and I've got to be ready for school. Now you've got your cute haircut, you had your ice cream and your shot, and and your hot dog,
right?
But all that good stuff. But I appreciate the fact that I cannot say for everybody when I put that up how many people said yes, and I appreciate the fact for that, because I'm all about making a difference in the community, and I believe collectively, when we put all of our resources together, there's nothing that we can't do. Right. We can cover this community in so many ways with what's needed.
100% agree.
150% feel.
Yep. And it still won't be enough. We still got to do more.
And still have to do more. But we can take care of some to have them ready. And I think when a person finds out what's there for them, don't guess. Right. Make sure for yourself. Pick up the phone. Find out for yourself. Get what you need. And I strongly, strongly believe in having our kids equipped. Don't just say, okay, school starts on that week, shoot them out the door. No, they're not ready. Have them equipped with the supplies. And of course, that's a supply.
Right.
That shot you got to have in order to get back into the classroom to learn. And I think when a child has all those tools that are needed, they're going to be more successful that year, because they've got what they need to get them through, even down to a pack of peanut butter cookies, if that's what it takes to keep my stomach from growling.
Right.
Because if my stomach is making a noise, I cannot focus on that paper, because I'm going to be here, oh, did you hear that? But all of this, you may say, oh, why is she saying that? I'm saying it because it's truth. If you do not give a child what they need, we can talk to with blue in the face, and that's going to take a lot. Did you see his eyes?
I was worrying more about me than you.
Wait a
Okay.
minute. His eyes.
I can go on for a while.
Okay, blue in the face, yeah, okay. But no, all of these things that you supply, and I heard you say that, but when it comes down to this is what we do by coming together, making a difference. Change is necessary. It may not feel good, but it's so necessary once you get it.
Right.
What we're doing. And I said the work that you do, the work that both of you do, Reggie, I'm talking to you as well. I appreciate you, Reggie. I do appreciate you, Reggie, for what he does. You know what I'm saying? Because he's one that's out there doing a lot. And I can see him. I saw a picture on social media when he was out with the bus.
The mobile unit.
Yeah, the mobile unit. I keep saying the bus. With the mobile unit, he's standing there, and all the kids were. There's several different places that you all have been. And did you know that, people? This is what I'm saying. It's so important.
Yes.
What would you say to the families now?
We're here. Whatever you need, reach out to us.
Your camera right there.
If you don't know, call and ask. We can answer any question that you may have, but we're here to help you to be that community resource that you need.
Screenings. What does the person need to do if you're a baby, want to get some books?
You are a mom and you need to go to the doctor, call us. Make that appointment, get on our schedule, and start earning your baby bucks.
And then after the baby get here, you can get what? Coins?
Toddler tokens.
Oh, I said coins.
Toddler tokens, yes. Continue it with the toddler tokens. They're able to come in, get books, toddler beds, all of those things that'll help you again on that journey of motherhood.
Did you say books?
Books?
Yeah. Books, games.
They got to start.
Age appropriate stuff. It's great.
Really?
Yes.
See what I mean? Every time I open my mouth, I learn something different. But I love the fact that because you're doing that, but we are trying to navigate something that's going to be beneficial for the community.
Yeah.
We're navigating this together by all of us putting up our resources together. There's so many other people that have called that's going to be there with us. So that right here in this building, as a matter of fact, downstairs, we got the whole bottom floor. I was going to try to go outside to check the weather. It's going to be hot.
It's going to be hot.
I'm talking in the 90s.
Yes.
So, I said, no, let's just line them up on the side, all the way across the middle of the floor. Let's keep them on the inside so we won't have the doctor on the mobile unit trying to do CPR.
Right.
No.
Because it's going to be hot.
Let's not let that happen.
And then, get to have yourself a scoop of Bluebell ice cream. Come on now.
Yes.
I mean, you know what? And if we could do that, man, go back. What's that place called? Everybody eat those hamburgers on.
Blue Dot.
Oh, he knew that. Have you had a Blue Dot?
I used to work in this building. Yes,
of course he did.
Look at me. I've had Blue Dot.
I mean, but that would be a good thing. I don't have to talk to him yet, but I'll put that word out there. But we're down to our last tidbit of information, last tidbit of time. Let me say to you, to your faces again, thank you so much for agreeing to work with us.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming out to provide what's needed and with a smile on your face.
Absolutely.
And Reggie, thank you for being patient with me. I got the right one up, and you finally said, thank you, Sonshine. And because I kept going back and forth, because I kept using, you were right on one part what I had done.
All good.
That's good, but I got it right. But I say that, but with the patience that when we started this to talk about doing this, it has been nothing but open arms. And I appreciate that for all of the persons who have volunteered to come out to share your time to make sure that the kids have what they need to be prepared to go back to school. And I want to encourage the parents, please call the clinic. Please call
436-4630.
And if you miss that, call me and I'll give it to you. But you can go to our page and you'll see that sheet right there that you check out what you need to do. Do that. Don't wait till it's on the 8th. Don't do it on the 7th. Start now.
Yeah.
So we can be prepared for that day.
And again, doesn't matter if you have insurance, doesn't matter if you have a job.
That's right.
No matter how much money you got, we will work with whatever we have to work with.
Let's just do what we have to do to get those kids taken care of.
Absolutely.
So they can have a very successful year. How many ways can I say thank you? Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, we thank you. We thank you for inviting us, and we thank you for having us on just to talk about all the things that we do. So we appreciate you.
Well, that's two of us appreciating each other. Three of us. And Reggie. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget now, coming up on August 8th, it is our back to school block party that's coming up that we are going to be making sure our kids are equipped to go back into the school year with not only the materials that they need, but all of the necessary physical health things that they need to make sure they're going back into the classroom correct.
Yes.
So they can come out and come out, Mom, I got an A. Because you got that A because you had everything you need.
That's right.
We gave you the pencil, the paper, the eraser, and a shot. The
That's
pencil,
right.
the paper, and got your teeth checked. Your pencil, your paper, then you can get your eyes checked soon. Because look at all those things we just named it all. And Mom, if you do not have a primary doctor, call them, make an appointment. and they can direct you in the area to get a primary care doctor.
Dads too. Dads.
Come
If
on,
you don't
Daddy.
have primary care doctor, we got
That is, and you know, they always say, there's an old thing out there says, it's hard to get a man to go to the doctor. Come on, guys.
It's not that hard. Just do it.
Just do it.
Right.
Just do it.
Once, twice a year. No big deal.
Just do it. You know what I'm saying? And stop waiting to say that it's an emergency when it could be urgent.
Yep.
Did I get that kind of
Yes.
right? Oh,
Yes.
Good job.
catching on.
Everyone's going to be saying it.
Okay, I won't take your lines. Okay, but no, again, I say, we're down to our last 2 minutes. I appreciate you. I thank you. And I cannot say that enough. I mean that from my heart. I'm one that believe in bringing us together. I think that there's nothing we can't do when we put our resources together because our focus is in the same way to make things better for those who really need it. And that's what you do. I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about August the 8th, but I want to encourage you to please make sure you call our community health 850
436-4630.
and get your name in there so you can get those vaccinations. Now, if you do not have insurance, fine. If you do not have a job, fine. But the fact of it is, call so we can get the kids taken care of. That's just going to be happening right here downstairs on August 8th. I've got to go, but I want you to remember something. And I do, and I say this every single day because I mean this from my heart. Never, ever, ever lose your focus. Always remember, if you keep God first in every single thing that you do, I'll guarantee you this, you will be a total success. So until tomorrow, for another day of sunshine, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Go out and tell somebody that you love them and mean it. You don't know what those kind words could do for another person. You don't know what that person may be dealing with that day. But just mean it from your heart and watch them light up how you can be the change that they're looking for. Know that. And thanks to my good friends now that's over at Community Health, I'm going to walk over to them and say, hey, I want a baby book for this girl. Not for you, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day. And we'll see you also this weekend at the flea market.
Yes.
That's right. Until then, bye for now. We'll talk to you soon.
Just a small town girl with a big old dream. Now she's taking it over and making a scene. Yes, it's your turn next, so please take your seat. 'Cause baby, the best is yet to be seen. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning,
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
sunshine.